it's really hard. And where are all the good men? Why aren't you looking for good women who are ready to be in a relationship and not sleep around? What are you doing? Where are you?
And this is why, listen to this music, I want to go to heaven or hell. Welcome back to the Man Cave. I am your host, Black Irish. Got another video from Talk That Thought, and from what you already saw already, yeah, this is going to be really stupid. It's a short video. I'm going to try to keep it short. Let's chop it up.
Welcome back, family. Today we will review this woman who regrets divorcing her husband because she can't find a good man to date her. But before that, as usual, let's review some interesting related clips as a warm-up.
This is what my friends who are married don't understand. First off, it is so difficult to have been single throughout the entire pandemic and go through that profound trauma all alone without some kind of support system. And I also think it's difficult that you're no one's priority. Like, there aren't really people checking up on me in the same way as if you have someone to come home to. I don't have a partner. I've been single for...
You want to know why you don't? Because it's welcome to the world of being a man. A man comes home to an empty house, no one there to talk to, no one on Facebook to talk to, getting a fraction of the likes that a woman would get for something clever. Yeah, that's what happens. And boo-hoo, the pandemic. I didn't have anyone to take care of me financially. You didn't have anyone financially take care of you. What a shame. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry that you had to go through all of that. Oh, you poor thing. Millions of people died, may or may not have been because of COVID, may not. But a lot of people died. But oh no, boo-hoo, no one to take care of me. You see the selfishness. See, when things don't go their way, before any of that happens, they have zero care about homeless people in the street, the men who have people who are in their lives in the same house and don't even bother asking them how their day is. But lo and behold, you have no one, and you got a divorce, and no one told you that being divorced was lonely because you were always guaranteed to have someone there for you. That's why you shouldn't have gotten divorced.
At least almost 4 years since November of 2019, whatever, how long that is. And it's just so difficult because you realize that you have to be your own knight in shining armor, that there's no one coming to save you, that there's no one really is there for you. You're alone.
But you're boss babes. You can do bad by yourself. You don't need no man. You're strong, educated women. You can do this, you can do that, you can park cars, you can reproduce asexually. What else do we got? Well, find a way to fly to the moon. I don't know. The fact is that you guys have been saying this all this time. And then the quiet ones allow the loud ones to say it and then get mad when this happens. This is the problem. You think divorce is a fairy tale, not hard work. You think that children are cute things instead of hard work. You think that keeping your husband happy is not your responsibility. He's just supposed to come in, work, come back. And if your rebuttal is, well, she takes care of the kids, this and that, you don't think that man wants to come home to a happy house and see his children? But you'll then divorce, you'll break up the family, all because you're bitter or you have some speculations or something with no proof that he cheated on you, or even worse yet, the way the courts are. Hey, you know what? I don't feel happy. All right, divorce settled. And now you're upset because you didn't read the fine print of the marriage and the divorce?
At the end of the day. And it's so much harder to go through the ups and downs and tumultuousness of life when you don't have companionship and you don't have a partner, and it sucks.
Well, most women leave their stable relationships and marriages just because they think that they are missing on to something better out there. That is why they find themselves into these lonely situations. Here is the proof that most women leave their marriages without even knowing exactly why.
If I had known this, it would have saved me from a second divorce. Every choice you make stems from what you believe you deserve. After my divorce, no confidence. It was my mission to get into another relationship and fall in love. Like, I needed to prove to myself that my divorce was the right decision. I needed someone to make me feel like I was worth loving. I didn't know how to do that for myself. And when you're coming from that place of lack, you choose the wrong partners. And here's divorce number 2. Don't do what I did.
Pretty much what she's saying is, I chose the rando, then did what I was supposed to do, didn't think about it, wasted this guy's time. Oh, he was the wrong one. You had no effort or thought about you're going to get with a relationship with somebody and make it work and move on to a new chapter. You decided, I'm going to sleep with the first dude I can find just to know that I'm still pretty, that I can still do something right. And then when you're done, you just move on to the next marriage. Red flags all over this chick's face.
Take the time to get to know yourself and to like yourself.
She said that she needed to prove to herself that her divorce was the best decision. So she literally divorced someone, which is one of the biggest decisions of your life, without even knowing if that was the best decision to make. You can't make this stuff up. We know that these advice from female coaches are completely garbage. When she says, take the time to get to know yourself and like yourself, that just means ride the CC until you cannot know more. These divorcee women just want to be reckless without any responsibility. Check it out.
And that's the truth. How many of these women will say, I need to find myself at the age of 40, 35, 50, and they're just running the CC ride all day long? They doing this isn't innate, and they in their head, this is justified because it's pleasure. Men do it, but men don't get the whole feelings part like women do. So instead of just moving on and trying to find a good partner and vetting them, you just shack up with the next guy, then the next guy, then the next guy, then the next guy, to the point that it's so difficult for you to get a bond with one man, you don't even know how to do it anymore. And he's right. These dating coaches are all here to make money. They're hustlers because they know women are stupid enough to fall for it and then go online to tell everyone, to tell every man what to avoid.
A lot of people feel the need to tell somebody getting divorced that you should date yourself for a while. Take some time, figure out what you like. I just got out of a marriage. I know what I don't like, okay? So let me figure out what I do like. Don't put a time limit on how long I should date myself or how long I should wait to date other people. Don't shame people for wanting to, fuck around and find out.
First of all, who is marrying these kind of women? We can all see the signs that shows that she belongs to the streets. Second, she will get pumped and dumped back to back until the wall hit hard and find herself in a situation like this next woman.
Single.
And that's the problem. They don't understand. They don't like, especially when everyone else is telling them it feels good. Oh, I like seeing all types of men. It feels good. They're children. Women are like children. If you tell them something feels good, they're going to do it. It's like a child. You think a child really questions what he's about to eat until he puts it in his mouth? No, because it's a child. They're trusting you to give them something proper. So if I give you something to eat, and you just eat it, it's because you're like a child. Or you have that much trust in your judgment, which clearly you don't. These women will, unlike children, a child is going to feel it with their fingers before they eat it. You just jump right into it. If I fed you poison, you probably would just eat the poison. And that's why you have toxic relationships, because you don't know what you're thinking, what you're doing. You think it feels good because someone said it felt good, and this person said it felt good, so it must feel good to you. They don't tell you and honestly tell you the downfall of it. You just do it because you're an idiot.
Dads that are tired of the dating apps, I have a new date proposal. Tomorrow's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Bring the kids over, bring their homework, bring their laundry. I've got all the mom stuff. I will make tacos. We'll see if they get along. You can tackle my honey-do list. I need the shower door fixed, some air filters changed, ring camera batteries changed, and then maybe if there's time and there's a spark, you could mow my lawn.
Whoa. I'm sorry.
Tacos. We'll see if tomorrow's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Bring the kids over, bring their homework, bring their laundry. I've got all the mom stuff. I will make tacos. We'll see if they get along. You can tackle my honey-do list. I need the shower door fixed, some air filters changed, ring camera batteries changed, And then maybe if there's time and there's a spark, you could mow my lawn.
I'm gonna just assume it was a joke without a punchline. But let's just say it wasn't. Let me see if I get this straight. You want a man, which I was so on board with, because I'm just like, I always am an advocate for people to, if men have children and if a man has a child and a female has a child, that two single parents should get together because they both know what the boundaries are. They both know what they can both have. And it's an equal playing field most of the time. Now, the only difference is that more men with kids can still get a woman without kids. Most men are starting to turn down and realize that there's no deal. A man will still go above and beyond as a father to still give you the time that you need as long as you don't take it overboard. But the honest truth is, you will never be able to be that kid's father. She will have children. She's not going to like the fact that you would discipline them because they have a huge problem with the discipline part. They either talk about how you guys, my kids are great. My kids are perfect. They don't need no structure because they're already taken care of because their kids are always, perfect. The didn't do's. That's why, even if they get shut up by the police or something, or they do something reckless in school, oh, he was a good boy. No, he wasn't. Plus, you have to deal with the baby mama nonsense and the baby daddy nonsense. And the baby daddy nonsense is always got to be fun. Dealing with that nonsense of that guy still being in your life, that he will always be second best, not only to those kids, but the man who created those kids in the first place. Don't get it twisted. It takes a special woman that can balance all of that and leave you as still feeling like number one. Because they don't know. The second they're single mothers, all their brain cells drop even further. It just happens. The IQs drop off the planet. Now, getting back to what I was saying, this is the deal that she's giving people. And let's just say she's serious. Your deal is all that, and then you get to take care of my life. You get to take care of everything that I need taken care of. Can you imagine? That's what you're getting. You're winning the prize to take care of a 50-year-old woman.
Let me know.
No, thank you. Let's now review our Christian woman who divorced her husband, but now cannot seem to find a good man to marry her. I apologize in advance for the loud background music and the length of this clip, but you really need to watch the entire clip to understand this foolishness.
So I had a realization today. I've been divorced for 3.5 years, and I went through 1.5 years of counseling after my marriage broke up, and I've dated on and off in that 3.5 years. I don't have any kids, so it was a clean break in my divorce. I'm a church worker. I'm a strong Christian, and I try to live by Christian values and Christian values when dating. I'm also a woman of the real world and understand, when dating, what it's like to date out in the real world, and it is so hard. It is so hard to find someone who is looking for someone of value, who's not wanting to sleep with someone right away, and who's not wanting to, change their morals because they are a single woman. I just can't understand why it's hard out here for us good women. I don't understand.
Well, I'll make that very easy for you. Because you weren't looking for a good guy. You were looking for the guy that every other woman wants. There's like 80% of men that you could choose from, and you didn't choose them because they didn't check off all your boxes. So you got married to the guy for 3 years and didn't have children. That's kind of weird. 3 years you were in a marriage and no children. Something's off about that. Either he's shooting blanks or there's something wrong with your eggs. How you with someone for 3 years, you made the next step to get married and you don't have kids? Weird.
I'm looking for a good man. It's not like I'm out here, looking to change people or anything like that. It's, I've done the work on myself. Last year I went through a huge weight loss journey.
Good.
And a guy that I dated last month, I went out with him twice, and both times he was like, you don't look like your photos. Your photos look like you were a lot thinner than what you were in person. Like, what? Are we doing this? Are we really doing that?
Yes, we're really doing that. Just like you women are really putting out your slimmest pictures of yourselves on your Facebook, but you never put out the pictures that you have now. Isn't it funny? The same group of people that are always telling you, oh, be open and honest, tell me the truth, actions speak louder than words. You're the same people that put on a pile of makeup to look more pretty, more attractive. Well, basically, if they're fat and blubbery, will hide behind a doorpost to hide the rest of their stomach. A person that can't even tell you the truth on the first date because they know if you told them the truth, that date was going to have second thoughts and immediately label you. The honest truth is, let's keep it real. Most of you women lie for a living, and you just change the definition. Like abortion, reproductive rights. Sound familiar? Why do they change it? To make you feel better. You guys lie all the time. Let's keep it real. I can guarantee that you definitely were slimmer in the pictures that you sent him. Because if you didn't go on BBW Cupid or any of those other chubby chaser sites, chances are he saw those pictures and said, no, you don't look at your picture. I would like you to show the pictures that you sent him. For some reason, I don't think she's going to do that.
I don't know why this is hard. I went out for the girlfriend tonight, and we were talking about okay, well, what is it that I need to work on? Because obviously there's something wrong with me because I'm not able to figure out how to be in a healthy, good relationship. And she was like, Emily, what's wrong with you? I don't understand why you think it's you. Why you always have to change you. And I'm like, I'm the common denominator, right? I'm the one who's not been able to date someone and be in a relationship. And she's like, what if it's not the right time? And I was like, but why would God wait this long? I'm 38. It's not like this has been an easy journey for me.
Oh, there you are. You're 38. You're almost hitting 40, honey. But that's probably part of it. You notice how she said, I always change. I'm wondering, did you change for the right guy? Or did you choose the right guy that felt good because everybody wants your guy? That is a good question to ask. Was it the right guy?
Me of being pregnant. I had 3 miscarriages in my first marriage. My time clock is ticking. I've been in youth ministry for 16 years working with teenagers.
Okay, so you actually attempted once, twice, and 3 times. Okay, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. My question is, because we know we like to always go to women and say it's hurtful, it's destructive to them, and this and that and the third. We don't actually know what he went through. I mean, you guys, 3 years, and you tried it 3 times, and you had miscarriage, and that's messed up. I'm sorry for either way. Because when you want to have a child and it happens like that, it destroys both partners. But we never actually really talk about the man. Was he really even into it at this point? Did he see you as a failure? Did he stop caring because the most important thing to a woman to give a man is a child, and you couldn't do that? Did he shut himself off to you completely? Because that's what it sounds like. There's a good chance that he may have just shut himself off, and he was just like, I can't do this anymore because you're not going to be able to give me any kids. So you reacted to his reaction and then probably got a divorce. Now, this is just me speculating, but I'm just saying it's a possibility.
I'd love to be a mom. Why is this hard? She's like, what if it's not you? What if it's just not the right time? And that's really hard to accept because I'd like to fix something. I'm a fixer. If I can fix it. Do I need to lose some more weight?
Yes.
Do I need to be on a different dating app?
Yes.
Do I need to change something about me?
Always.
And I hate that answer, that maybe it's not the right time, but maybe it's not the right time.
Stop relying on religion. It's not going to help you. It's not going to save you. It's just going to leave you in a rut. It's not that religion cannot be good, but religion is nothing more for people to feel better about their bad decisions or their upcomings. And those are the people who just rely on it and never really push themselves to be better. All those things she said was exactly what she should be doing. And women know how to better themselves. Trust me, when a woman wants to move on and she wants to do better by getting back at the husband who wasn't appreciative of her being obese, they always know how to lose weight. So don't fall for a gentleman. And the whole "where are the good guys" nonsense. There's all the guys that are raising their head in her comments. "I'm right here, girlfriend. I'm going to help you. I'm going to bring you back into poverty. I love the curves." I'm going to tell you right now, she doesn't love the curves. If you may like the curves, she definitely doesn't like them, because her first man may not have appreciated it. And men have told her that she doesn't look good with curves. So no matter how much you push that the curves are yummy and delicious, she's going to resent it even more. Don't waste your time. She's not talking about any of you guys. She's still circling for the same top 10 or the top 10% or the bottom 10% of men. She does not care about all the guys in the middle with their hands up. Oh, me, I'm that guy. I can be that guy for you. She doesn't give a crap. She doesn't care. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you want to make her feel special, you will actually make things worse, because she resents herself because the person that she really wants is not you. And it just makes her want someone else, or hell, even her ex, even more. It sucks, but that's how women are hardwired. When a woman is in depression, you can make them feel better about their weight and how good they look, and they'll still find a way, because their first choice didn't want them.